tentacles and duck under the orange ones. Ready, set, go!
I will follow you, God. I will live for you. I will keep pressing on until I have reached the prize. I will move toward the goal. I won't stop till I'm done. I will run this race till I cross the finish line. All I want is more of you, God. All I need is your love and grace. You've taken me to another level. You've given me brand new life. All I want is more of you, God. All I need is your love and grace. You've taken me to another level. You've given me brand new life. I will follow you, God. I will live for you. I will keep pressing on until I have reached the prize. I will move toward the goal. I won't stop till I'm done. I will run this race till I cross the finish line. All I want is more of you, God. All I need is your love and grace. You've taken me to another level. You've given me brand new life. All I want is more of you, God. All I need is your love and grace. You've taken me to another level. You've given me brand new life. I will follow you, God. I will live for you. I will keep pressing on until I have reached the prize. I will move toward the goal. I won't stop till I'm done. I will run this race till I cross the finish line. All I want is more of you, God. All I need is your love and grace. You've taken me to another level. You've given me brand new life. All I want is more of you, God. All I need is your love and grace. You've taken me to another level. You've given me brand new life. I prayed to the Lord and He answered. He freed me from all my fears. I will trust His word. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. We are fearless. Fearless. We are fearless.
What up, surfer dudes and dudettes? Today, we're gonna play a totally fun game that's gonna blow your minds. I'm gonna show you a close-up image of something you might see on the beach before you head to catch a sweet wave. Seriously, it's gonna be really close. You're gonna have no idea what it is. No clue, dude. I've played this game 12 times, bro. I still can't figure out number 5. Anywho, as soon as you think you know what it is, shout out your answer. Easy enough, right? Alright, let's do this. What do you think it is? Time's up. What is it? If you said seashell, you're right. Wow, nice job. Let's try another. What could this be? Time's up! What is it? It's a coconut! Wow! That's just nuts, man! I had no idea. Huh. Okay, what do you guys think this is? Time's up! What is it? Wow! It's totally a starfish! Sweet job! I wonder what this is. Time's up! What is it? It's an epic sandcastle, dudes! That's totally gnarly! Oh, check it out! Shout it out and let me know if you can figure this one out! Time's up! What is it? Are you serious? It's a surfboard! Oh, I can't believe I didn't get that one, dudes! Okay, what do you think we're looking at here? Time's up! What is it? Oh, it's totally a beach ball! Nice work! Like, what do you think it is? Time's up! What is it? Oh, it's like just seaweed. Ew, don't let it touch me. Let's try another. Like, what could this be? Time's up! What is it? Oh, I see! It's an inner tube! Nice job, guys! Alright, this is our last one. Can you figure out what this is? Time's up! What is it? If you said flip-flops, you're totally right! Epic job! Like, wow, dudes! That was like more fun than catching a wave! Oh, we should totally do this again. Later, awesome friends!
Jesus can do anything. Wow, oh wow, shout wow. Jesus can do anything. Jesus is amazing. He's incredible. There's no one like him. Jesus does miracles, the impossible. There's no one like him. He's big and strong. So I clap my hands, I sing and dance. He's number one. So I jump up and
Slapstick Theater. Aquila and Priscilla. This is Aquila, who was a Jewish man who was married to Priscilla.
Hi!
They lived in Italy until Claudius Caesar forced all of the Jews to move out of Rome.
Get out of here.
So they went to live in Corinth. There, they worked as tent makers and met Paul,
Hey!
who told people about Jesus.
Hey, come on!
Paul lived and worked with Aquila and Priscilla while he was in Corinth, telling people about Jesus. Aquila and Priscilla went on a trip with Paul to the port of Ephesus.
Wait, see you in a bit.
While they were in Ephesus, they heard a man preaching named Apollos
That's me. Hey, wait up! Huh?
and taught him more about God.
Oh, alright.
They remained friends with Paul
Yeah!
and helped him in his mission to tell people about Jesus.
Hey, thanks for that.
They once even risked their lives for Paul.
Oh, thanks for that too.
When Aquila and Priscilla went back to Corinth, they gathered people to their home for church. Paul told the people in a letter that he was thankful for Aquila and Priscilla and their service to the church.
When I graduated from one of my college programs, one of my friends gave me this children's book. You know, it might seem a little funny to give an adult a children's book, but you know what? It's been a really great present. You see, the book is by a popular author and it's called Oh, the Places You Will Go. The book is all about all the different places that life might take you. It's the good and the bad and the adventures that God takes us on. I love it because it reminds me of the great things that God has in store for us all. See, one of the statements that's said a lot is, oh, the places you will go. As this book kind of rhymes, it reminds me as a Christian that we know that God has this great adventure in store for each of us. We also know that as Christians, we choose to make Jesus the master of our life. Jesus is the master. And what that means is that we choose to lay aside all of our plans and we choose to believe that God's plan is always best. No matter what life might look like, we choose to believe that God's plan is always best. No matter where God takes us and where we end up living or what our life begins to look like, we trust that God's plan is always best and we're going to submit to that. In the Big God story this week, we've got two people, Priscilla and Aquila. They love God with all their heart and they chose to believe that Jesus was their master. But one day, out of the blue, the Roman emperor decreed that all of the Jewish people had to leave Rome. That was their home. They had to leave, and so they left and they went to see Paul in Corinth. Their life was changed. All of a sudden, they had to leave all of their friends and all that they knew behind, and they went to Corinth. While they were there, they would tell people all about Jesus, and they served the church with all they could. When Paul decided he was going to leave from Corinth and go to Ephesus, they felt like the Holy Spirit was speaking to them again. And all of a sudden, they left their new home in Corinth and they followed Paul to Ephesus. It wasn't long before Paul left them to go somewhere else, and they stayed in Ephesus to serve God. While they were there, they would teach the church and they would tell people all about Jesus. What's cool is they even played an instrumental part in one of the Christian leaders, Apollos, understanding the things of God. You see, God used Priscilla and Aquila, even though they didn't stay in their hometown of Rome. They moved around, but they did it because they followed God and they trusted that God was the master of their life. When it comes to you and me, we may stay in our hometown for our whole lives. We may travel around the world telling people about Jesus. Who knows what our life is going to look like? But here's what I do know. I do know that we should be people who put our trust in God and who make God the master of our life. People who say, God, your plans are far greater than my plans. And when we do that, when we make God the master of our life, oh, the places you will go.